Welcome to Parish and Community. My guest today is Pam Mason from St. Matthew, our sister Jesuit parish. Pam, how are you this afternoon?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm very well myself. Tell me all of the ways that you're involved with St. Matthew.
Well, that's a little list that I was thinking on earlier. I am involved in the Spiritual Life and Worship Commission, the Auction Commission, the Finance Commission. I'm the youth minister and also the young adult minister. So
You do keep yourself busy over there.
yeah, I do. Yeah, I
What's
do.
what's the auction?
The auction, that's an event we do every year. We normally would do it at St. Louis University High School,
Mm,
but last year we did a virtual auction, which I helped set up, and we just asked for donations from the parish, and then we just, solicit the donations and then auction off the items that we get.
did
And
it
it's
go
normally a
well?
good success.
Did it go well as a virtual event?
It went as well. I was really surprised because we had to purchase the software, and then I
Mhm.
had to set up the site, and then we had
Yes.
to get the items. But it went very well for our first try at it. Yeah.
That's great. That's great. Well, hopefully you won't have to do too much virtually from here on out, but it's good to have that in your back pocket now in case you need to pull that out again.
Yes, and that software in particular, they would set up a virtual and a live feature.
Oh, okay.
So that was something that in the future we might look into having it virtual, because with the
Yeah,
virtual we can sell additional items online.
that's right. That's
Yep.
right. Yeah, yeah. There's been some gifts out of having to do things
Yes, they have.
virtually.
Yes, they
Mm.
have. Yes, they have. Definitely.
So I have not attended Mass at St. Matthew's before. How would you describe the parish to somebody who's not familiar with it?
Well, at St. Matthew's, like you say, it's a Jesuit parish located in the historical Ville area. So that's
Mhm.
a nationally known Black area that it's located in. We are led by, I'm thinking of two laypersons, Parish Community Life Coordinator, which ours is Cheryl Archibald. Um, we have a very diverse congregation, and we're a member of the VIA Collaborative, which supports the needs of the neighborhood.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
we try to bring together, and collectively we put together like a block
Mm.
party, any events that we have, we always try to extend out to the neighborhood. So we're a small parish, but we're a very giving parish, I say.
And talk more about the historical uh, significance of the bill.
Well, the Ville is, and that's very interesting because I grew up in that area. You had Homerton Hospital at the time that I was growing up, and that was one of the places that the nurses and doctors that's one of the sites where Black doctors and nurses were trained, because
Okay.
it was limited.
Wow.
So it has a lot of historical value, and the hospital now has been converted to a senior citizens
Mm.
building.
Mm.
Yeah. So it's, and you have a bunch of different spots, but one of the things I say is the landmark is Homerton Hospital.
Got it. Got it. Yeah. Okay. Now, I know you through the Bridges Foundation,
Mhm,
the
mhm,
spiritual exercises, the Ignatian spiritual exercises in
mhm,
daily life, because I'm currently going through a retreat there,
mhm.
and you're my site coordinator.
Right.
Tell me how you got involved. What was your original introduction to Bridges?
Well, I can always go back and refer to that. I was sitting in church one Sunday morning. Um, Father Mark McKenzie was doing his homily, and he mentioned spiritual exercise. And I tell you truthfully, I did not know what it was, but I knew it was something that I wanted to experience. And I talked to him about it, and he introduced me to the person that was running the site at the time, was at the Lawanga Center, and
Mm-hmm.
Rita Holly was in charge of the site. So he introduced me to Rita Holly. I put in my application, and 21 years later, I'm still involved with bridges.
They got you good, is what you're saying.
Yes, yes, they got me good. Yes, yes, yes.
Well, you tell me then, how have you seen it affect your faith life?
Was one of the things, it is such a blessing to do the retreat every year, because as a site coordinator and as a prayer companion, I experience the retreat every year.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a blessing to see how God is working in somebody else's life,
Sure.
and how it strengthens up my formation every year, keep all the principles, like the principle and foundation and discernment. Now discernment is just flows right on out me, that it just, as you go through it, you live that spiritual exercise. I say you live them, because the principles become embedded in your life, and everything you do becomes centered around the spiritual exercise. Yeah.
And how long have you been a site coordinator?
Well, it all blurred together, because I started in 2000, and I would say probably I've been a site coordinator for at least 12 to 13 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What roles, what does that entail, being a site coordinator?
Well, the site coordinator, first thing that you have to do is each year we hold an information session. So the site coordinator will coordinate the information session, and then she will bring people in to talk about their experience with bridges, and then forward the applications out to the prospective retreatants. And after we go through the registration process, the site coordinator is the person that matches the retreatant with their prayer companions.
Wow. Okay.
So yeah, we do that matching, and then we set up all the meetings and we facilitate all the meetings. And any materials that has to go out to the retreatant, it goes out by the site coordinator. So that's the person that the retreatant works with constantly, is the site coordinator and their prayer companion. But the site coordinator is the one that keeps all the information flowing and everything going through the process of the retreat.
Got it. Well, thank you for all of the work that you've put into that, because that is a big responsibility, and alongside all of your big responsibilities at St. Matthew's as well.
Well, I enjoy it. So one of the things is I really enjoy doing the spiritual exercise, and so it's not work to me. It's just spending time with God.
I will make sure to put information about St. Matthew's as well as about bridges in the comments for this video, so people can click on that for more information if they like.
Okay.
Pam, thank you for your time today. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. I really enjoyed it. Thank you for asking.
Take care.
You too. Bye-bye.